Hey, everyone. This is Let Me See Your Transcript. Your very first history teacher here doing my teacher lunch. Um, Coming to you just with a sad but true trending topic that's been being discussed since early this morning, actually. Um, a member of the hip hop rap group Migos um, died died early this morning, and here in Houston, Texas. And uh, I wanted to come on and talk a little bit about it. Um, I first heard about it actually through this app I have called NewsShare. And when I first saw it, like early this morning, I get up early. Um, I didn't really, I don't think it really registered that it was Takeoff that they were talking about. Let me see if I can find the article. Um, um, Let me go. Yeah. So it gives me updates when news happens from different outlets. And so this morning when I read um, it was just like, oh, members of the rap group Migos at a shooting, right? Or at least that's how I read it. Maybe I wasn't totally quite awake. And so later on, um, I am teaching my class and about to do attendance, and I hear the thing comes across my screen because I use my if I'm something on my board, uh, my what do you call it, smart board. I use my phone to take attendance, and so the little thing came across my screen that said "Takeoff." Remember the Migos dead, and I was like, I thought the members were just at the shooting, that no someone else had died, and so my students were like, "Miss, what's wrong?" I said, they said a member of the Migos died. Takeoff. They're like, yeah. They're like, yeah. Takeoff died. I said, what? They're like, yeah. His video of him is on Twitter. And I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, it's not his death, right? It's not his actual shooting. I said, oh, you mean the aftermath of the shooting? Like, no, his actual body. Y'all, why did I go? Why did I go to Twitter? Hey, Hood Therapy. Hey, LSUK Presents. Why did I go to Twitter, right? And a lot of times when they're shooting up black men, um, I think it's after George Floyd. Um, I really stopped watching the videos where these black men are getting killed. Yeah, the videos are terrible. Hey, sex so lady. And so I'm looking at it. One video, it's like 17, 19 seconds. And I end up giving my students a little bit of a lecture, you know. And I said, look, when someone dies, someone should be calling 911, not just taking out your phone. I said, why did I see so much of what the person was doing? And I was like, but that's just me, my first reaction. And then I saw his body. The saying trigger warning, trigger, 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 trigger. I saw his body and I was like, okay, maybe I watched too much CSI. Please like, share, subscribe. Maybe I watched too much CSI. And can y'all hear me good? Okay. Maybe I watched too much CSI, Criminal Minds, Law and Order. Like, you're not supposed to touch the body and move it and stuff. You know, I understand that LHK presents, but Chicago and Houston are not the only ones with shootings. There are shootings all over the place. And I guess because this person's a famous person and it happened here in Houston. So it's obviously the trending topic because he's famous. And I think all the deaths are tragic, but I just feel like it made me harken back to my student. I had another student last year who passed away. He was 18, and I'm like, Takeoff was 28. I just turned 45. No one at these 28 or 18 should be dying. I should not be outliving them like that. I should be outliving them because I'm really really old age. You know, they're 50 and I'm 80 or something like that, or like my aunt 83. Like, thanks. Like, so I'm just like, and I told him, I kind of halfway joke. I said, look, you somebody needs to call 911. Someone needs to now I did take a first aid training now. It did say if someone, let's say, passes out or is in distress, you go and check to see. Well, we make sure nothing's around them. Okay, you call 911 and you make sure and just let them know like if the person is breathing or not, right? So I'm seeing in the little video people moving the body, like it wasn't like they were taking a pulse. The video I saw, it wasn't like they were taking a pulse. Hey, oh son, give me two. It wasn't like they were taking a pulse or anything. It was like you moved his legs, you touched his head, and in one video it was longer. Someone was, I think, smart enough. They were taking pictures from the side because like, hey, it was a shooting. You don't want to get hurt. Cause, and one of them kept telling the friend like, hey, get from over there, come back here. And she was like, oh, I just want to see if he's breathing. And I'm just like, and part of me was like, you don't look like you're trying to check for him breathing. And I think this was before maybe I saw the blood. As I said, trigger. Um, and she was just like standing there, right? One of my other students said she saw another video where there was like a nurse or something there that said, um, don't touch the body. I'm a nurse. I know what I'm talking about. So she was telling them not to touch it because there's a certain time you're supposed to touch the body and you're not. So, but I'm looking, and I think Quavo, I think that's his, is that his cousin or his brother? Yes, they were, and this is the thing. I actually have a, I was debating. I had to stop myself because a part of me, the YouTuber in me, hey Lindsay, wants to show y'all the news and what happened, and the other part of me is like, girl, you don't show nobody dying. Oh, the nurse video you saw? Where did you see it? It looked like Quavo. Oh yeah, Quavo is his uncle. Okay, thank you. It looked like the uncle was like over his body. I don't know if he was, because by that time I saw blood. And then another person had his legs. I don't know if they moved him there or what. And it was like someone had touched his head, and I'm like, dude, it's blood. What you touch? Like, you know. And I feel like at this point, it's you contaminated the scene. And part of me is like, where the ambulance? Was this right after he got? Was it seconds after he got shot? Like, where? And this is the thing. They were at a billiards place, like a pool hall, but it was like an upper kind of like upper. You know, when people play pool, you know, David Buster's they got pool, and and so I was upset about that, and I was like, well, you know, I don't want to put the video up here in my channel, and people are triggered. It was a quick video with people yelling towards the end. Okay, can you put the video in my chat? I think you're a mod, so you should be able to put the link in the video. So, um, if you want to watch the video on YouTube or Twitter, you can. Um, but part of me is Also feel like I said, feeling kind of way, but for it being video, people standing over the body. There, at least there were some responsible people who were like, "Hey, don't touch the body." The other girl telling her friend, "Get yourself over here." You know, there were people who looked like they were trying to hide because in case there were other shootings. But the second thing that disturbed me, besides the shooting, the video, um, well, the shooting one was that he's 28. Like I said, he's 28. He's 18, and I just feel like Lord rest his soul, rest in peace. Praying for him and his family. I don't know if he had any kids of his own, but I know his uncle and his cousin, and I believe their grandmother that raised them is still alive. I used to work with a lady who was, she probably was kin to Takeoff too, but I know she said she had the same last name as the other member, you know. Um, but she works somewhere else now. So um, she's first cousin to one of their dads, I think. Something like that. But anyway, never mind. But I'm just saying, listen to their family. And it's like, and the other thing that I'm upset about was this was a private event, y'all. A private event. So this billiards place had a private event, and y'all was playing dice. Portola 45. I hope not. And this is the thing. Within the last year, it's been three rappers that have died. One was from Memphis, came here to the South Side. I think got killed near someone's house. They were visiting or something. Then the other one got killed in the Galleria. They jumped out the car and killed her. Um, One of the people involved was arrested, and then now Takeoff. It may be more, but the three that I know. Um, hi, Amby. He said, "This is so sad, low key. To me, he was the best rapper in the group." So, and then I was told, I'm trying to figure out, y'all got millions of money, millions of dollars. You had a private event, so that means you chose everyone that came there. You chose the people who came there. So the people you chose there couldn't come there and just like have a good time. Like, and then what gets me, y'all, it's a pool place. They play in pool. Y'all at a dice game? Dice is what is like your uncles and stuff at your grandma's house in the backyard or something, um, or somebody's house on the floor playing dice. Okay, to me, it's something immature teenagers or young dudes do, or old heads, whatever. There's a small beef already going on with Charleston White against Ti and Boosie. Yeah, Charleston White to me is just a big old troll. He's gonna get he starts beef. He says something, and the thing is, he starts stuff with the people that you know most likely gonna respond. Yeah, and see, my class after that said, "Oh, he got hit twice." The students know more. They I mean, I know stuff from the news, but they're telling me more stuff. This Gen Z, they own it. They're the ones told me go Miss trying to go Twitter. So this just shows how soft people, every little slight is out there guns. It's ridiculous. They're saying he got hit by his uncle. And see what I was told with my students, which I might get more details. It was reported to me by Gen Z that allegedly, we say allegedly now, so I get the facts. Quavo got upset at somebody playing with playing dice. He took out his gun, or someone in the crew took out their gun, started shooting, accidentally hit Takeoff, and then the other dudes shot back and hit Takeoff again. So he got hit twice. So I'm trying to figure out which bullet killed him. Because from the video, it looked like one of the bullets went in his head. So, but like you said, why can't you just go? Like I said, it was a private event. You pick the people that come in there. It wasn't like no random stranger. It wasn't like showed up at the wrong time. Y'all don't have no security. Y'all don't have no millions of dollars. Hey, we leaving our weapons at the door. We gonna have security here. Pool wasn't enough. Y'all needed to play dice. Dice. You got millions of dollars. You playing dice. Yeah, I think so. I think Quavo is his uncle and Offset is his cousin, I think. Okay, Duke the jeweler. Oh, a couple $100,000. You mean they're paying money like that, sexy toy lady? Is it for the rush? Is it for the thrill? Is it just a social thing? What you playing day with a couple $100,000? Oh. Okay, is Duke the jeweler actual jeweler? Or is he a rapper? And this is what gets me. I was like, well, who else? Because they kept saying, oh, the Migos were there. So I was like, where was Offset at? They're like, oh, Offset at home with Cardi B and the kids. I was like, oh, okay, look. I was like, and I think is it Quavo and oh, he's an actual jeweler. Thank you. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It don't make no sense at all. Mm-mm. None whatsoever. I just that's what I told myself. I said y'all don't be y'all go to college or go out somewhere and y'all out here playing dice. Y'all better not be out here playing dice and stuff. Oh, Offset actually left the group. Was it like because he didn't want to go on tour? Did someone say something about his wife? What? Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Wait, he was all this insanity on and senseless. Takeoff wasn't even playing. He was just there chilling from what I heard. Fix it, Jesus. Wasn't loyal about what though? I was saying got a wife and kids. Was he supposed to be loyal to them first over his wife and kids? Did they want to go back in the studio and not him? Like what the then I oh is this I'm trying to see. See, this is them touching the body, moving it and stuff. I'm trying to see if I can find it. Yeah, it was. Oh, I thought it was a billiards place. They said bowling alley. Let me look at the place up. I can tell y'all what the place is at because I looked it up and I thought it was. I thought it was the other place, but it wasn't the place I know. Yeah, they said he didn't even have a gun. Mm, okay. Okay, I knew it was downtown. It looked like downtown to me. Okay. It said I think I know what this place is, y'all. Okay, so Migos rapper Takeoff died after he was shot outside of a bar in downtown Houston. His This is his name. Kirsnick Kari Ball, known as Takeoff, was part of Migos along with Quavo and Offset. A representative for the Migos who was not authorized to speak publicly confirmed the death to the Associated Press. The Houston Police Department said Takeoff and Quavo of the Atlanta-based trio were at a private party at the 810's Billiards and Bowling Alley. So you were at a billiards pool and a bowling alley, and y'all ended up playing dice. Make it make sense, y'all. Investigators with Houston police said they will not release the victim's identity. We know it. Until family members are notified and identity is verified by the Harris County Institute of Forensic Sciences. However, investigators said the victim was a black man in his late 20s. Well, we know who it is. This happened at 2:35 a.m. on a balcony outside of the bowling, which is on the third floor of a building on San Jacinto Street and Dallas Street. I wonder is that the one that's next to House of Blues? Okay. Police said the party ended at 1 a.m., but it carried over to 2 a.m. A group of about 40 people was congregating outside of the bar on the third floor after it had closed when someone started shooting. There were security guards in the area who heard the shots but did not see who opened fire. Once the shooting started, people from the crowd ran from the scene. Police said the victim was shot in the head or neck. Two other victims were taken in private vehicles to hospitals, police said, but their identities have also not been released. Homicide investigators are on the scene. Anyone with information on what happened is encouraged to call HPD's homicide division. Man, I think I know that. Because it looks like that third floor. because it's connected to, it's next door to the House of Blues. I think that's the one. I've been to the House of Blues, and I think I had to pass by the 810 billiards and bowling. So you had billiards and bowling, but you end up playing dice. The place closed at 2. Who was remember? Who was y'all? I don't know. I don't understand. I think I do know where this place is, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I'm gonna put this in the chat so y'all can read more. They also give some information Migos, uh, about him as an artist. But if I get any more updates, I know the acting police chief now, he's really good about giving getting, doing press conferences, updating the community when something like really big or high profile happens here. So just hate it. You just y'all be safe out here. Oh Lord, someone got a 24 seconds. Oh, dice game, y'all. They say Quavo. Do y'all want to hear? Y'all want to hear Quavo talk about it? Okay. All right. I'm gonna put this in the chat. I'm just gonna put trigger on it. So if you want to watch it, trigger warning. If you don't, then don't watch it. Okay. Trigger warning. And then let me see. I just saw. Um, this is his uncle. Okay, let's see what his uncle says.
R.I.P. to Takeoff from the Migos, a legendary rapper. Before I start the video, I just want to say welcome back to Rap Choose, the #1. Now we get down. Got the birthday boy with me. Yeah, also. Yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th boy.
Okay, this looks like. Shout out to Rap Juice.
I don't know if this video had anything with what happened because a lot.
Okay, sir, you said that this is him responding to what happened. Okay, man, I don't like clickbait. Yeah, that someone says clickbait. Never mind. Wow, sir, you had to do that. That's the tardy bell. I'm out. I'm on my lunch break conference. Over dice game, y'all. Dice game. Yeah, it said one dead, two injured in shooting. Hold on.
Now reports are changing. So some breaking news has recently emerged coming out of Texas involving two of the three Migos members, that being Takeoff and Quavo. Now reports are changing as time passes and the circumstances leading up to the incident in question are a bit hazy at the moment, but according to various news outlets and online sources, it's being claimed that both Takeoff and Quavo were involved in some sort of altercation which led to Takeoff being shot and killed early this morning. No official sources have came out to give any in-depth reporting yet, but police have started to investigate the incident after they say 3 people were shot, one fatally, during a private party at a bowling alley in downtown Houston over a game of dice. Officers said when they arrived at the scene, they located a large crowd with a man with a gunshot wound to either the head or neck. He, believed it to be Takeoff, was sadly pronounced dead at the scene. Footage of the aftermath has surfaced online.
You her friend telling her to come back?
A lot of speculation is underway in regards to the circumstances leading up to the shooting itself. One unconfirmed report came from a leaked text message alleging that Quavo had been beat in this dice game multiple times. He began to get aggressive. His camp started shooting at other people that were playing this dice game with them, and then Takeoff was hit. Again, that is all unconfirmed at the moment.
Okay, y'all hear that? Unconfirmed.
Takeoff has been pronounced dead at just the age of 28 years old over this dice game that had happened at this bowling alley. When more updates do come out from this situation, which they more than likely will, I will do follow-ups over on my Instagram, so make sure you drop me a follow.
Okay, I'm gonna put his video. He got some of his footage from Channel 2 here in Houston. He got some of his footage from hold on. Let me go. Ape. The Ape Honcho? But they say it's not allegedly not Quavo, it's someone in the group. Someone in the, I guess you say entourage. Someone affiliated with Takeoff and Quavo, they started shooting because Quavo was getting beat. And then the other people shot back. They're probably not gonna say anything yet, sexy toy lady, because when it comes to the record companies and like they need to verify that that is their artist. Well, like they said, next to kin, and then usually the family and the record company had to put out a statement. And right now, Cardi B don't need to be giving no statements online anyway. She's probably worried about her husband, that his cousin, his uncle, who basically they were raised together, brother is dead. So so pray for everybody. It's just, oh Lord Jesus, fix it, Jesus, help us, Mama Oya. So I put about 3 links and an article in the chat so that y'all can look at. If I hear anything more, I'll definitely come back. I just, if you got young people in your family, maybe even some old heads, oh Lord, we shouldn't be dying after playing games. You know. So sorry, it's several different bells that go off during the lunchtime. All of them. If you're a different religion, I need you to call on your gods and ancestors too, because we all need help down here. Pray for safety. Lord help us. So, oh, don't tell me nothing about Kanye, because I saw someone on Twitter talking about, oh, maybe Kanye is right after all, and I was like about how they're going after the black men. I said, oh no, we're not going to use this man's death to support Kanye way of thinking. So, but I will talk to y'all later. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm planning on coming back on this Tuesday night for Tuesday Night Live. Um, I don't know. Maybe I'll be talking about this again if there's some updates. Um, I'd actually wanted to do something kind of personal tonight. Yes, we need to fix and worry about ourselves. He over there worried about a Jewish conspiracy. There is no Jewish conspiracy. But there is something that he said that I didn't like. Um, but like I said, I don't know if I want to talk about that or the more personal thing I wanted to do, or come back with an update. So, but let me go ahead and finish the rest of my little lunch, and so y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Yes, please. Yes, I'm so glad you were able to hug on your young ones, your loved ones, the ones around you. Oh, and I told my students, I said, look, uh, if I fall out somewhere, you better not be taking no pictures of me. You better be you better be calling the 911 because if I die, I'm coming back and haunt you. And I'm singing off key when I get there. You supposed to call 911. Because when I saw that video, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna download this and then put it on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't have shared it in here. I don't know. I just sometimes with the news, it's like I want to know what's going on, but then I don't want to see it because it's depressing. Like I want to know what's going on, but then I don't want to see it. You know, so that's why I said I put the links in the chat. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't, you ain't got to watch it. You know. So, all right, y'all. Oh, check out my Libra brother. I put a message in his chat the other day because he had a really outstanding live yesterday. It was like over nine. It was about 9 hours. So I'm at I think I'm at the 2 hour and 51 minute mark. I told him you better lead this up so I can get through it. Yeah, they better help me. Don't be leaving me down there. You taking pictures of me. I brought all of the freaking news. And then my thing is this also: what if they have family members back there? Are they from Atlanta? Who got to get a call and say, "Hey, your child, your nephew, your son, he's dead. I just saw it on the YouTube." Is that the way you want to know? Oh Lord. Okay, y'all. Thank you, Sexy Soy Lady and B LHK presents. Um Hood Therapy, Lindsay. Who else is in here? Portola 45 and B. Osun Yimi 2. Uh, thank y'all so much for being here on my little lunch break. Let me talk to y'all later. Talk to y'all later. Bye.